Thanks for watching this RealHomeRecording.com video. You can get monthly audio engineering news and exclusive videos by signing up for our newsletter.
Hello, this is Adam for RealHomeRecording.com. This is my Ozone 9 Advanced tutorial series. In this video, I'm going to go over the Master Assistant module. If you ever heard of different online mastering services where they automatically master your tracks, this is basically what it is. So under the Ozone 9 module, click Master Assistant, and it's going to ask you, what are you going for? Step 1 on the left side, you choose either modern type of modules or vintage type of modules. If you're not familiar with Ozone's different components, you may not understand what those mean, but in general, the modern setting gives you a cleaner, more transparent sound, and vintage gives you more character, more vibe. It sounds more like an analog master. I usually prefer modern. Intensity affects the loudness, possibly the EQ as well, but definitely the loudness, and it will set the loudness target to -12 LUFS on the medium setting, -14 LUFS on the low setting, or on the high setting, it'll go up to -11. And like I said, you can also give it a reference track by clicking that button and then clicking Load Reference Track. But I'm going to choose manual mode for right now. The third and final step, what's your destination? This value sets the maximum peak of your audio. On the streaming setting, you're choosing -1 decibels full scale. For the CD setting, -0.3 decibels full scale. To be on the safe side, keep it on streaming, even if you're mastering for CD. Once you choose those options, you hit next, and then in your DAW, hit the play button. And I don't have a mix loaded up, but I'm going to do this anyway. And I definitely messed up I definitely messed it up because I had tracks playing and not a mix. But there you go. These are the modules that Ozone 9 went with. And whether they're correct or not, it doesn't matter because this is not a real mix. But yeah, there you go. And this is just a starting point, by the way. It's a great alternative to the global presets, though. iZotope recommends that you find the loudest portion of your track and play it for at least 30 seconds. You also have the option to loop that portion of the track, and if you don't do this, the loudness target won't be accurate. And don't be surprised if the Master Assistant disables the Dynamics module. Finally, you have to remember, if your track is louder than the target loudness, it will not be made quieter than the ceiling value.